Why am I left dancing in the rain again, singing my sorrows for what I can't seem to get? Just some place where I belong. And don't take this from me. I've been fading away. Memories are turning to gray. But every step that I take, the closer I get to finding there's more to me than what these eyes have seen. It's within my reach, and I'll take it all.
You all know Scooby Doo, right? The brown talking dog that everyone loves, and his group of mystery solving misfits. What if I told you that they are part of an eldritch conspiracy, and Scooby Doo is a very nihilistic story that is surrounded by Lovecraftian cosmic horror? You might call me delusional and tell me that I see Lovecraft everywhere I go. Although you are not completely wrong, allow me to present to you a character from Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated, H.P. Hatecraft. If it isn't obvious enough for you, H.P. Hatecraft is a reference to H.P. Lovecraft. I mean, it's funny, but he isn't just a one-off character either.
This is not a lie. I am telling the truth. I perpetuated the myth to sell books. I am so sorry.
He appears in multiple episodes, and in the episodes he appears, his writing is discussed through subtle means.
I was thinking something more along the lines of Shagul Rath Hagafar, the fan that hath no name.
Except, you just named it.
Now, some of you are probably thinking, yeah, sure, H.P. Lovecraft is referenced multiple times. Now that doesn't make this a tale of cosmic horror, now does it? To that I must ask you, dimensions that defy logic itself, creatures from an alien planet, and a great and incomprehensible horror that is buried under the very ground we walk upon. Do these elements remind you of the writings of a certain someone? Okay, now I should probably explain how this comedy show about a talking dog is nihilistic and dark. Scooby-Doo has always dealt with slightly unsettling concepts, but death is something they stood away from. They would never show deaths, at least not on-screen deaths. Except for in the movies.
It drove the islanders into the bayou. All except for Lena and myself.
And you know, torture. A children's cartoon with such dark elements are quite rare, but the good guys win in the end, right? Right? Well, it's complicated. Defeating this entity beyond human comprehension apparently restores their broken world. But to their surprise, they are lost in a multiverse of madness. Too much? Now those who have seen Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated are probably cringing and asking me, why did you make this video? The truth is a bit stranger than I might like to admit. First off, this is a perfect example of horror for kids. But that's not all. I have been seeing a lot of Lovecraftian influence in media recently. But honestly, I think H.P. Lovecraft's stories and good cosmic horror stories are more unique than most people think. And besides, thanks to Lovecraft's xenophobia, he is often ignored as a bigot and a terrible person. So as a person of color and a person who appreciates his work a lot, I must say, I want his stories to be a lot more popular and influence people to create stories he couldn't even dream of. Maybe it's a bizarre pipe dream, and perhaps I am misled and delusional, but I will do my best to make it happen. So why don't you like, subscribe and join me on my journey to reveal what exists behind the veil of what people perceive as reality.